Thank you, House Chair. The ACDP wishes to commend the Appropriation Committee's reports and the pressure under which that committee worked in preparing the reports for today. Now, whilst there's been a welcome reprieve from load shedding, the previous persistence and severity of load shedding, together with the poor state of our ports and freight rail, have taken their toll on our economic growth prospects. Sadly and unexpectedly, GDP weakened by 0.3% in the third quarter this year, with the agricultural sector being the main drag on the growth side of the economy, mainly due to drought and adverse weather conditions. This unexpected contraction may impact on the projections contained in the MTBPS of 1.1% GDP growth for this year, and is one of the fiscal risks identified, particularly if it continues into the next and following quarters. The ACDP welcomes the second wave of structural economic reforms, which include focusing on infrastructure development, improving the logistics system, including rails and ports, and improving water supply, reducing the cost of data, and attracting much-needed skills. We as the ACDP trust, however, that these plans will be implemented without delay. The ACDP also shares concerns about the overall debt management strategy. Rising debt levels and debt service costs now absorb 21 cents of every rand collected in revenue, and as we know, crowd out much-needed expenditure on social development, health, community and economic development, peace and security, and infrastructure development. In order to rein in escalating debt, the ACDP supports the concept of a fiscal anchor and looks forward to legislation as recommended earlier this year. Honourable Minister, we note the primary budget balance that has been achieved is South Africa's main fiscal anchor, and that has been inapplicable since 2021 in the absence of a legislated fiscal anchor, but we would urge that one looks into legislation in this regard. Lastly, the ACDP agrees with the committee that the MTBPS is silent on government plans to curb fruitless and wasteful, irregular and unauthorized expenditure across all spheres of government, as consistently raised by the AG's office. Rather than focusing exclusively on fiscal consolidation, government should also urgently begin to focus on how to improve spending efficiencies across all three spheres of government. The ACDP also notes the additional allocations made mainly to disaster-related projects in various provinces as contained in the Adjustments Appropriation Bill. I thank you.